Good evening, everyone. We are tonight, your Londonderry view is in a very peaceful, tranquil place called Cedar Embrace, and it's in Londonderry. We have Heather with us, the owner, and she and her husband Jim created this beautiful space. So we're going to chat with Heather and we're going to show you around. So Heather, thank you for having us here with you. We've just had a long day at the office. We're all kind of spent. And we walked in and the first thing Carol said was, it's like, wow. And I think we're all feeling it. It's like we can just sit here and take it all. Yeah, and Carol, actually, thank you, because you're the person that kind of found Cedar's Embrace and is making all this possible. Also, I have to mention it is episode 77 of the Londonderry View. So we always get excited about that. But Heather, thank you. So tell us a little bit about how this beautiful dream came to be.
Well, thank you for thinking of me, and thank you, Carol, for finding me and coming in here, because this is pretty cool. It all started through some really difficult trials in my life and my husband's life that, something that was really hurtful and, to the core in my family as well. And I worked in a corporate world for 30 years, and I knew I wanted to do something that offered peace of mind to people, whether it was taking 15 minutes out of something, because 15 minutes can change your whole outlook on your day, your week, and give you a mental break, give you some clarity. And I wanted it to be something tranquil, almost whimsical, because I knew how I felt, and that it made me feel better. And my husband and I, talked, and I said, what about a relaxation space? And it just took off from that point. But we wanted our space to offer not just a mental decompression, but health benefits as well. So every room that we offer has health benefit to it. So I can either go through each room with you verbally and tell you each room, and then we can look at them. It's totally up to you. If you have specific questions.
Well, just to kind of clarify too, you really had started in Derry, right? So some of our viewers might know you from
I started actually in London, and I stayed in Londonderry the whole time.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I always think of that part down by 28 is the Derry line, but actually you were just on the foothold of Londonderry.
So I started at Orchard View Drive with just 2 rooms. I just had a salt booth that you would sit in to get respiratory health, and then I had a relaxation room that had a hydro massage waterbed and the heated Himalayan salt lounger, so that way you got some physical relaxation as well. And then it grew from there. So that's how I ended up going over to Rockingham Road, and was in that space for 1 year. But I built so many clients that had ailments where they couldn't go upstairs, they couldn't walk, so it was imperative that I find a spot that was handicap accessible for people to come into. And 4 months before my lease was up, I saw this sign here. And I said to my husband, oh my God, are we going to be able to afford that? And he goes, pray on it. And honestly, so smooth to come in here. And the property management is amazing here. So I'm in the right space.
And where you're supposed to be.
Absolutely, and it's grown so much that we have 9 rooms. I believe it's 9 rooms.
Plus all this wonderful
retail.
Yeah, let's go through the items that you have. The rooms, of course, which are all, we'll go through each, one of those. And then you also have a lot of products. We'll show some of that on the wall. You've got all kinds of healthful products. You've got home decor.
Yes.
I mean, it's a very eclectic shop that you can really enjoy the time that you're in here. You don't have to come in and get any kind of a spa treatment or anything. Right. You can come in and just shop like many of us do.
And I wanted it to be the ultimate retail therapy.
Yep.
So that way you've got your therapy sessions, but you also got retail as well, because who doesn't like that?
Right.
But also we normally have the soft spa music playing, which is calming. So a lot of people who come in, even if they're just shopping, they're decompressing.
It's relaxing. Yeah, very much so.
And a lot of the products that we have here, we have wholesale products that we get, but we have locals that make things, which make it so unique, and they bring it in and put it on the floor for sale, so it helps them, whether it's making a birdhouse out of teapots or making the live edge tables. There's so much that
Beautiful.
yeah,
Gorgeous, yeah.
absolutely.
There's a lot of wonderful things
I have
here.
necklaces that are made from a young lady. I have car fresheners. There's just so many different things that people make that I love, and I love to help. It's like a community. We help each other.
And that's what our show's all about. We're trying to
Yeah.
promote Londonderry. We want to show the
Positive.
good things about it,
Yes.
Yeah.
Because everybody hears a lot of negative things sometimes, so we want to do
Right.
it positive, that really
Yeah.
is. Maybe you could go through, like, I know Erin already took some film of different rooms, and you can go ahead and talk about each one, and she'll put them up, as you're talking on the
Sure.
screen, and just let us know what each one's all about.
Absolutely. So we have our wonderful oxygen saloon, which looks like the 1800s saloon. It's pretty cool in there. And you sit in there, and what we do is we give you a disposable nose cannula, and there's aromatherapy associated with it too, which we change the aroma smells out every 7 days. So that just helps with calming and memories, but you're going to get 97% oxygen, which helps with migraines, headaches, digestion issues. It helps when you've got the brain fog going on, so mental clarity. If you're just sluggish, you feel like you just need a nap at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's great because it helps to give you that pick-me-up.
And if you partied a little bit
I was
too much,
gonna say,
if you partied a little bit too much, you can go in and.
if you went to swim the night before, yes, that's great for that too.
Yeah.
That's a
But-
good point.
But most of the clients that come in here and use that do suffer from some sort of ailment. It's not just for the pick-me-up, it's
Yeah,
for
yeah.
What's the most common?
migraines.
Migraines.
Wow.
Yep, and it does work. So it's actually really cool. And then we have our dry heat infrared salt sauna. The dry heat infrared salt sauna is fabulous because you got infrared, which is great for your mental well-being and great for your skin. And then the heat gets up to 149 degrees over the course of the session. So you can choose to be in there 15 minutes or you can do 30 minutes. And it gets up to the 149, which is great for your cardiovascular health. But also the heat itself too is great for helping to, relax you and helps in aiding in recovery if you worked out and you've strained yourself. But the special part about this sauna is we infuse it with eucalyptus mint salt.
It's my
Which
favorite.
is-
That's the one we did
It's
actually.
nice. I
Yes.
think we all did it.
think
Yeah,
you
we
got
all
an
did it
inch-
that time, yeah.
Oh, it's so tranquil.
It
and
was
the
so
warmth,
wonderful,
Yes.
yes.
And you can rotate.
So it opens you
in
right up.
your back or whatever it is where you need it.
Absolutely.
The smell though, just
It's,
beautiful.
yeah, the smell itself does it, to me, it's not just, it helps with your respiratory hygiene, but if you have anxiety, it helps with the eucalyptus mint, it helps
Yeah.
with anxiety as well.
Calm down, take a breath.
Right.
That's-
And then we have our Express Salty Cave, which is members or people that have asthma, allergies, sinus issues, respiratory issues. They come in our small cave and go do 15 minutes twice a week. And that helps keep asthma away. It helps keep everything at bay. And then we have our, I call it our Penfroom. We have a pulsed electromagnetic field bed, which has far infrared, but it mimics the Earth's electromagnetic field. It's about 140 degrees, and it's great for your sciatica. It's great for back pain. But the far infrared in that bed gets the blood flowing to your tissues, and it's about 140 degrees. But we also have a vibroacoustic sound therapy in that room as well. So we have a bed that we put a headset on you, and the bed will vibrate to the music that's playing, and it's a sensory. It helps, yes. So that way, if you
That's
suffer
neat.
from high anxiety, post-traumatic stress, pain management, vertigo, Parkinson's, it's great for that. And then we have our near infrared. So we have our infrared, which is great for your mental well-being, great for your skin, but our NIR, which we call as near, is what penetrates into your body, rebuilds white blood cells, aids in recovery, but also as we age, the arthritis we have, and it helps to reduce the arthritis in our joints.
Is that the one you stand up in front of? Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
yep. I call it the most boring room, but it's
The most boring.
That's the
but it's the
one.
most
Yeah.
beneficial room,
Oh.
absolutely.
That's the one that
Yeah, you did that one, I
forgetting.
think.
Right,
Yeah, you
yes.
both
did that
that's
night.
Yeah,
what
I
we
did do
up.
that one.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, that was.
And then our beautiful salt cave. I mean, the salt cave is huge for your respiratory hygiene. It reduces inflammation, combats bacteria, and dries up mucus. but it's mentally calming and peaceful. So you get that tranquility in there. And then we have our other rooms as well, like our hydro massage water bed, which who doesn't like a hydro massage, and our deep tissue shiatsu massage chair. And we also offer hands-on massage therapy here as well.
That's right too. Is it on Sundays or other
On
days now?
pretty much every Sunday, and for the month of July, it'll be on Fridays as well. Yes, so there's just a whole cocktail of things that is
All kinds of
fabulous.
And you have a couple, I know one thing that a lot of people like is your, you can come with someone else,
Yes,
your duo.
you do
or-
the double trouble.
Double trouble, that's what I was trying to think of.
Where you
And
do
then-
everything. So the double trouble is the biggest bang for your buck. I think 2 people come, you go through everything. It takes 2.5 hours. You have fun. It's intimate. So you come with a girlfriend, you come with your spouse, you come with your child. It's just a nice way to spend an afternoon. And it's you leave here relaxed, and that way you know how to apply it too. So when you're feeling, like you have something coming on, what the dry heat sauna can do for you, or what the salt
Right.
cave can do for you, or the shiatsu. And then we have smaller packages too, so you're not here for the whole 2.5 hours. We've got Lover's Lane, where 2 of you do just an hour and 15 minutes. Or just the Cedar Circuit with one person comes in and does it. Wednesdays, it's pay what you can afford, so everyone comes in through the summer. When we get to the fall, it'll be pay what you can afford on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. But that way
That's
you
like
all
a hug
experience it.
when you say, it's so nice to think that you offer that so that everyone is welcome.
Right.
That.
And I've had people ask me, how come you don't do like a senior citizen discount? And my thing is I can't offer 10% on an $18 visit. That's
Right.
$1.80. I'd rather them say I can give you $10.
Right.
Yes,
Or
isn't
give you
that nice?
right?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it's pretty beautiful.
Yes, I love it.
Oh, we do.
It's a
too.
great-
It's no, that's just.
This isn't a job. Everyone that comes in here is just, honestly, they're just part of the Cedar community and the Cedar family. I've
And that's
heard
how
so
Carol
many.
described it
Yeah.
to us. And then Deb, you've been in quite often.
Yeah. And one other thing is also all your decor items, you rotate through the seasons and everything, so
Yes.
it's not just like a, static thing where you come in and it's always the same.
Right.
I mean, I come in a lot and it's like always
And
something
you-
new.
And you do it yourself.
Yes, my husband and I do. He unfortunately has to be my laborer and does my, hey, can you take that down and move this? But yes, so we will redecorate, set things up. Christmas time, it looks like a Hallmark Channel, Christmassy,
Oh,
which I love. It's everything. I mean, the whole whimsical part is what is pretty cool about it too.
And the other thing too, and we've talked about doing this, but we need to do it, is that you could come with a group. It could be a group of 4, 3, what's the minimum, 4 or 5 or 6?
Yep.
Friends, family members, and you really are here for about 3 hours, is that
You are
right?
3 to 4 hours.
3 to 4
I just
hours.
had my 33rd private party.
Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
yep. Last
I
week, it was
mean,
this
what
past
a-
last Thursday, I think it
Oh
was.
my goodness,
Yeah.
and you can bring
You can
in,
fit quite a few people in that salt cave.
Yes.
I mean,
You
it's
can.
very
Yes, so
large.
the largest party, the largest party I had was 20 people, and that was,
20 people.
yes, and we didn't leave here till midnight. But that was from one of my clients who's been with me since the day I opened my doors. And it was her 30th birthday party, and she was like, Heather, you're gonna be upset with me. And I'm like, why? And she had originally said 12 people, because 12 to 14 is perfect. And she was like, there's 20.
Oh, my
But it worked out.
goodness.
They had a blast. It was a good time.
Well, you have that,
Yeah.
the sand on the
It's just
floor.
Yeah,
wonderful.
all the salt. It's all Himalayan salt,
Oh.
which is great for your skin.
And you can bring food or drink in.
Yep, you can bring
know.
food or drink. Yep, not in the salt cave, but absolutely
Yeah,
into the
and-
party.
yeah,
We set it
so-
up so you can bring your own food, drinks in. The other thing we do to make it more community involved too is we do bring in outside businesses. Like we do have a nurse practitioner that comes in once a month and he does vitamin B12 shots. We have Movement Pro, he's a physical therapist, he comes in and does dry needling. And then we have a sound bowl therapist who comes in and does sound bowl therapy in the salt cave. So we try to bring in to offer the community more one-stop shop options.
And I know you have a Facebook page.
Yes,
So
we do have a
people,
Facebook,
I know you're
Cedars
great
Embrace.
about doing videos and just, promoting the shop as far as showing people what's available.
Absolutely.
So they can go to Facebook and
Yep.
just look for the name of the.
Yep, Cedar's Embrace. Yep, find me on
And,
Facebook. That's where I put up all my pop-ups and when things are coming on, and then Black Friday deals.
Black Friday deals, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So, and do you have a website, or is it just the Facebook right now?
I do have a website, cedarsembrace.info. I just struggle with the website. I'm not technical, so if I try to change something, I end up screwing it all up. So I update Facebook and not my website. My website,
yeah.
like you can book through my website.
Okay.
But if you're looking for, if I've got pop-ups coming on, I do it on Facebook.
You do a lot of texting too. So
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
yes,
so the
yes,
texting goes
yes.
out when I have openings for things.
Yep,
to
you
let
can get on
people
that
know.
blast,
Right.
texting blast, because I'm on that, and I always get,
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely, definitely. It's very exciting.
But you can tell we're almost melty sitting here.
I know,
We're
it's
just
just
like
relaxing, it's
relaxed,
like, we had a very stressful day today.
Oh, it was a very stressful.
You need to go on
End of the
some
month,
beds.
end of the
End of the month.
tax season, it's a lot.
Yes,
So,
so this
yeah.
was,
We should put you on some of those beds.
I know.
Should we turn?
Carol,
Try? Yeah.
I think you're
Yeah.
right. I think we should now look around a little and enjoy too.
Yes, definitely.
So who?
Oh, which was for you,
This is
Melanie?
who did this room. So this is my husband's creation. It's
This is
awesome.
amazing. But also too, so Heather's husband, Jim,
Yep.
O'Boyle,
Yes.
the salt room that Aaron's probably already taped, but he created that whole room. It's an artist. I mean, Jim to do it, but you're a team with it,
Yeah,
It's-
right. So this is normally a 15-minute session. Some people do a half hour just because they love it, but most people do 15. Yes.
Well, it does smell nice.
It just helps, the oxygen just helps.
So you get 91%, where we walk around every day, I can't remember if it's 21 or 27% is what we get on the day-to-day stuff we're taking
wow.
in. So you're getting 97%, so that just helps, especially for like,
And so the biggest health benefit is digestion.
migraines, it helps with migraines, headaches, digestion issues, brain fog, you got the brain fog going
Yeah,
on.
we get that going
Yeah,
sometimes.
like brain fog, any brain fog, yeah, it helps with that. And it helps with, just the pick me up, give you that energy pick me up. Not like a racing feeling, you don't feel like, how you get that sluggy feeling, it helps with that as well. Or if you've been traveling, I have a client, she came in, she was traveling so much, and she's like, I just can't get balance.
Like
Yeah.
reset, back to, this is really, it smells, I mean, I love the smell.
Yeah, so the aromas definitely, so we change out the aromas every 7 days. Go straight to the
So the most popular.
You know what, it's hard to say because my instinct is to actually write them down because I'll go to the ones that I really like, like I like, I think there's Kiss Me All Over, and there's Strawberry Fields, there's Coconut Mint, which is good. Then there's also like a pine scent, your Fraser for holidays. I put that on all the time because I like it, but try to spruce it up.
And so you also do shots in here too.
So we also do
Very
shots,
good.
which are not your liquor shots, they're your organic health shots. So we have, like this one for example, this is your vitamin D boost. So when you need a boost of vitamin D, vitamin C, immunity aid or immunity boost. They're made with ginger, turmeric, cayenne peppers. They do have a heat indicator on them to tell you how hot they are.
Oh, that's good to know,
Yes,
yeah.
and they're $4.80 a shot, yes. But I also do the juice shots as well. Some people want that healthy juice, so like, your greens beef or your carrot cake or so it just gives you a little juice.
Oh,
Jim, you're a smart lady.
It's not bad at all. I crave it.
Do you do?
I do
It's
the
a
whole
shot,
thing.
it's a shot.
Shot.
Carol, go, 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 go.
Drink.
Sherry's did it, Sherry did it.
But I'll tell you, I take this all winter too, because people come
I
in.
bet you would, I love the ginger. Cheers.
Oh, that's too funny.
Yes. But what you'll find. At first I was like, whoa, because my ears get hot. But I find that I'm like, I need a shot. I need a shot. Just because I like the juices too, but I love those.
Because it gives you that.
Really well the
Yeah.
tincture.
Yeah.
But it's vitamin C, the one.
Yes,
we got.
you did the
That's
vitamin
good.
C. This is a dry heat infrared salt sauna. So the infrared's great for your mental well-being, great for your skin. Dry heat is great for your cardiovascular health. It gets up to 149 degrees, and we infuse it with eucalyptus salt, which is the same salt that goes in the salt cave, just without minus the eucalyptus mint. And it's great for reducing respiratory inflammation, combating bacteria, and drying up any mucus. This is the PEMF bed, so the pulsed electromagnetic field bed. That's got the far infrared lights. Great for getting the blood flow into your tissues. A lot of people with back issues, sciatic issues.
I have a horrible back problem,
Oh,
and
you'll love
this
it.
feels good already.
Yes. And that gets up to 140 degrees.
Wow. Oh, this I definitely will have.
This is the near infrared room. So you got your infrared, but then you've got your NIR infrared, which is what penetrates into your body, reduces inflammation, rebuilds white blood cells. So if you've got that arthritis, that joint pain, this is what helps with that. Aids in recovery if you've worked out. It is bright. Oh, we do give you Winkies. We do give you a pair of Winkies, disposable eyewear to wear when you're in here. This is a 15-minute session. This right here is the Amnesty Crystal Biomat, so that's 158 degrees. My absolute favorite.
Oh, it's that warm.
That penetrates in 6 to 8 inches in, where your average heating pad's only 2 inches. So my heating pad at home, to me, I think is broken.
And then you get that zero.
Yes, I know. And the chairs lay all the way back when
Yeah,
you get the back.
I did that before. I was like,
Yeah, and it's
you have to go like this.
when it's darker, it's
Yeah.
mentally calming, physically calming. It's slightly cooler, and then we pump in the salt in here, which is great for your respiratory hygiene.
Yeah, it felt so good.
And you can look at the little universe.
Oh, look at the
And the music was
stars.
going, yeah.
Music, this is beautiful.
Yes, and then the music plays.
Were you able to get a picture?